In this file, I pulled some old Regents exam questions. So these multiple choice quadrilateral property questions happen once or twice on every Regents exam. But the Regents exam likes to do them a little weird. They like to ask you things where it says, like, which of the following is a property of a rhombus? And it gives you like three Roman numerals, and you have to pick out which ones they are from the three Roman numerals. Or it says, which would prove that this parallelogram is also a rhombus. All right. And those are the ones that it asks the most often. All right. Are ones like this. And so you're going to see a lot of these in this file. So this is how I kind of break these questions down. To prove something it's a parallelogram, it has to have one of the parallelogram properties: two pairs of parallel sides, two pairs of congruent sides. Those are really the two that happen most of the time. All right. The other ones could happen. And then you could also have one pair of opposite sides that's parallel and congruent. All right, so those are the way to prove it's a parallelogram. And then if you want to prove it's something beyond a parallelogram, you have to add in something that it needs. So like for a rhombus, it could have perpendicular diagonals. For a rectangle, it could have a right angle. All right, for a square, it needs two things: it needs perpendicular diagonals and congruent diagonals. All right, so when you're moving like to something more specific, you need to add in a property. All right, trapezoids are super easy. That just means hang on, I'm not doing this the right order. I'm not following my directions. I just talked about this. Okay. Trapezoids and isosceles trapezoids are easy. Trapezoids, one pair of parallel sides, that's it. Isosceles trapezoid, one pair of parallel sides, and then add in the congruent legs or congruent diagonals. All right. Most of the questions are going to ask you, they're going to start out saying, this is a parallelogram. How would I make it a rectangle? How would I make it a square? Or this is a rhombus. How would I make it a square? All right. And in all those situations, you're looking for, what does the thing that I want to make it be have that the other one does not? All right. So what do I need to add in? And then I search for that. These questions are complicated. All right. So how much ever time you think you should take for them, double it. All right. And really think about it. They like to make you draw pictures also. All right. So be careful with that. Think about some of the things we've already probably talked about with these things in terms of drawing the pictures.